is how we country down in the boondocks. This is how we country out in the sticks. Bonfires, mud tires, cowgirls, and cold beer. This is how we country, how we do this. Yeah, it's time to get your country on. Moving that dirt till it hurts, strike payday. Cash that check in a one-horse town. Punching that clock non-stop till the weekend. I suck the beer, throw the tailgates down.
Well, welcome back, folks. So I'm gonna be pulling my water line here for a little bit. I believe that I got all the Trap Smart beaver. Not 100%. You can never really be 100% positive until you get back in later on to see if there's any more sign. I'm hoping we're good until spring when everything starts moving and the 2-year-olds start traveling and we can really get after them. But I have the landowners looking and keeping an eye out, and if they see anything more, I'll have to come back. But for right now, I have to focus on the property that I caretake the trails and things for. Supposedly he's got a lot of issues with coyotes up there right now. Wants me to come up and set, and with that being a pretty good poke from my house and having to check them every 24 hours, I'm going to set that property up. It's going to be a big property and a long check, but the distance that I got to travel and the time that it's going to take, I want to focus just on that one property. I haven't seen a whole lot of sign up there, but he swears up and down that he's infested with coyotes up there. So it is a good sized property. Sorry, I'm trying to reach one of my tools here. It is a good sized property, and I do believe we've got a pretty good chance of getting into them. However, there are fox up there, there's raccoons up there, you know how it is, possums, skunks, everything else up there. And the bobcats, I'm afraid, I'm still a few weeks. We can't start till December 1st, and we only have 14 days for bobcat up here. I'm afraid to start catching bobcats now up there in them sets, and then have them possibly not want to work my my sets come opening season for them. But it is what it is, unfortunately. So I'll see what I can do. But I'm going to pull this line. I apologize in advance. Maybe I won't even put this up if I don't have any catches, but I don't know if we're going to have anything at all. I've got about 20 traps that I need to pull on 3 different properties. So if I see anything interesting or if I catch anything, I'll jump back on here and I'll show you what I got. All right, hang in there. All right, so the farm stand property, this is the last trap here. This hasn't been touched the entire time we've been here, interestingly enough. I pulled the other side of the bridge where I had caught the last of the beavers and that big raccoon, that last Trap Smart beaver over there. I believe that's all the resident beavers that are in here. There's no fresh sign or anything anywhere, and the farmer actually said he's going to go out and he's going to break that dam out, drop this water level, because like I said, we got a bunch of rain coming. That rain will help him, you know, the water pressure alone from this, once he get that started, should take a bunch of it. But with the rising water that's coming, that'll help wipe a lot more of it out. So they're not going to be able to rebuild that anytime soon. And he's going to keep an eye out for activity and let me know. But this is the last set on this property, and we got 2 more properties to go. So okay, we are on the second property. This is the floodplain property there that I told you we were having issues trying to keep dry. They keep damming it up and plugging up the culverts and whatnot. This culvert here that I'm standing on, I threw an H stand in here one of the last times that I was here, thinking maybe I'd catch an otter or something going through there, and ended up catching a big raccoon right there, big old boar. I didn't put that set back because I knew I was going to end up pulling. Unfortunately, I gotta pull out of here. I don't anticipate having anything here. but you never know. I don't know if I get travelers right now or not. You know, it's been a while since I trapped in the fall, as I was saying. So I said I don't have real high hopes. I hope I don't run into that bear again out here, or either one of them. I think there's two out here. I'll get in here and get the stuff and get out safely and get on to the last property so I can pull that one. And then we're going to be heading for predator country. So hopefully we can make something happen up there, and I can get you guys some good footage up there. Something different, doing just land trapping up there. There is a river down across the road, but it's on other people's property. I don't know them, and it doesn't look like it has much water in it, so I doubt there's too much in there, but you never know. I'll scout the area out when I go up anyways. Like I said, I wasn't seeing a whole lot of coyote sign up there, but the landowner swears that they're infested and that they've been causing him problems. So we're gonna see what we can do anyway. You guys hang in there with me. I know this is kind of a boring video, listening to me ramble on and whatnot. I haven't shown any sets yet because there's really been nothing to show. This is a deer trail here. You can see it. But there is, I don't know if I can get it on the camera, there is a fresher beaver chewing right there. Interesting. Does kind of look like maybe there's a slide, not a trail, like coming up out of a slide here. So I'm wondering, maybe another active beaver moved in already here. That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought it would have been that quick. You would have to be going through here somewhere, but well, I got you guys right here with me. So we're almost to where I had that first drowner, where I caught that last trap smart beaver. Come take a look, see if we got anything at all. Probably not. Now look at that. Hold on a second here. We got our first mink of the year. And this trap here hasn't been touched the entire time I've been here. I anticipated building a couple mink boxes. Matter of fact, because I've seen a couple mink running around and there's tracks. But I didn't get around to being able to build the mink boxes before I knew I was going to have to move. So that's pretty cool. Whoops, sorry about my finger. That's pretty cool. Give me a minute. I want to check these other two traps. They're on this side. And then we'll come back and pull him out of there and take a look at him. Okay, I came down here to check these other two traps. And obviously, got another beaver in here. Unbelievable. I never would have thought it. Not right now, not right this second anyways. So I think I'm gonna end up, even though I don't want to, this is a little ways out here. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up pulling that drowner over there and setting it up over here and leaving it. And I'll have to max out probably my 72-hour check on it. Be down in the water anyways. There's nothing here for him to snag up on and not go down the slide, and it's way deep enough. So even if I catch him by a back foot, I could catch him by the tail in here and it could be a monster beaver. He's gonna drown because there's a ton of water in here. So I'm gonna have to try to anticipate the water level coming up and set this and see if I can guess it right, and see if we can snag this guy. He's on both sides. You can see the slide over there up the steeper bank, and then this one here, just, I mean, it doesn't present itself any clearer than that. So but yeah, let me get things switched around. I don't see anything. Let's see. No, I don't have anything in that cast around set over there, so I will pull that and figure out how to reset up. Look at this. I mean, this is all new. He just did this. This is all fresh. Another big slide right there. Unreal. Okay, well, game on. All right, well, I tell you guys to read sign every time you come in, see something new, try to figure things out. So I'm holding true to that. As much as I don't want to come back here while I'm trying to coyote trap and having to check those up there every 24 hours. This is an active beaver here. He's going to start causing problems. He's already trying to dam things up. I took that full hole drowner that I caught that last trap smart beaver in, and I put it over there where he's telling me that he wants to get caught. So if that's where he wants to play and that's where he wants to get caught, we'll see if we can oblige him. But stay tuned. All right, guys, well, there's our mink. Good looking mink. It's not real big, but he definitely was not going anywhere. Front foot and a back foot in that Victor. Had him by both. Definitely was not going anywhere. See what he looks like when he dries off, but really nice patch on his chin, or her chin. I haven't been able to see yet here. Take a look here in a minute, but yeah, nice mink. After these traps had sat here for as long as they had, I hadn't rebaited them or anything. The bait was gone. I didn't even think anything would be coming through here, but may have caught him just cruising the bank on the high side here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know we're orientated the wrong way, guys. I'm sorry about that, but that is actually a little female, and I'm very happy to have her. Was not expecting that right now, and I'm gonna have to make a stretcher for her because I don't have any of the smaller stretchers right now. So it's not too bad. I can do that. Won't take me too long. But yeah, cool catch. We got one more property to go check and pull, and then see if we got anything there, but that'll be it for the day. But hopefully I got at least a coon down there. It was really warm last night. It's been in the teens for the last few nights, so I'm hoping they moved. I don't mean to go on too much of a rant, but don't be that guy on somebody else's property. I know everybody thinks differently. I know everybody's raised differently. I get it. I was raised, if you asked permission for somebody to hunt on their property and they said no, the answer was no, you stayed off there. You didn't disrespect them. You didn't pull some shady crap and sneak down onto their property and do whatever you wanted to anyways, regardless. That's just the way it is. But there's so many people out there that have this sense of entitlement that if a landowner says no and their property's not posted, well, too bad. I'm hunting there anyway. Too bad. Post it if you don't want me on there. That's not the attitude to have, especially a sportsman, you know. And definitely don't teach that to kids, you know. This guy just came up to me out here on this property. Now, mind you, I've known this landowner and his son-in-law for quite some time, acting all puffed up with his chest like he owned this property, asking me who the hell I was, what the hell I was doing out here, and if I had permission to be out here, and this, that, and the other. And I was as nice and polite as I could be until I drew the line, and I was not. Long story short, I just put this guy in his place in a way that he's never been put in his place before. I don't care the fact that he's got a firearm on him. I do too, but that's stupid. You don't come up to somebody that you don't know, especially if you're not the one that owns the property, and give somebody that kind of a rash bag of crap. I could very well call the warden and report him, and you know, I'm out here trapping and doing whatever, and technically he's impeding me doing that. I've talked to the landowner, reported this guy to him, and he could report him, you know, but that's not the point. The point is you should respect other people's wishes. The guy that owns this property pays the taxes on this property. I don't care if it's posted or not. He pays the taxes on this property. You're a liability coming on his property and doing things, especially if you don't know you're here. So don't have that sense of entitlement. Don't be that guy. You're supposed to be a sportsman, okay? You're supposed to be out here and enjoy it. Just don't do it. You know, I'm sorry to rant on, guys, but that really irks me. That's one of those things especially with kids. You know, he had a kid with him. That is not how you should be teaching your children. And I don't mean to tell people how to raise their kids, but as far as that kind of stuff goes, you're dead wrong, and I'll beat that horse to death. I don't care. That's just no way to be. That's no way to live, and you should not be treating other people that way. So anyway, love y'all. We'll get to the next property. Hopefully we got a coon or something in one of the traps. Pull that, and then we'll see where we end for the day. Well, that last property, we had a pleasant surprise with that female mink. I didn't expect to catch, but I guess a catch is better than no catches at all. But here we are here on the last property. This is the property where I have the 2 predator traps set up. I have the 2 coon cuffs down below on that trail. And I've got some muskrat traps set down in on the thing that the bait is pretty much gone on at this point. I just didn't bother rebaiting them because I knew I was going to be pulling them. But we got lucky on that last property, and we'll go see if we got lucky on this one at all. Maybe we got a coon down here or something. Well, I can see this upper set up here. Ain't nothing been in it. But I have got something bouncing around down there in that lower set. Now these traps have been here since opening. Well, yep, I think we got us a Yoti down here. First one of the season. Hopefully he ain't all manged or rubbed up. These traps have been here since the beginning of the season, October 26th. It's November 19th now. So, yeah. It took that long to connect out here, which is, with all the sign and the tracks and everything, I'm extremely surprised. I don't know how well he's caught. He's digging like crazy, yanking on that trap. So, hopefully he doesn't run off with my trap, but we'll get up here and take a look at him. Now there he is, guys. He's doing absolutely everything he possibly can to get out of that trap. Not sure how well he's caught. Duke 550 Pro Series. Looks like to be a good pad catch, but it's hard telling. So yep, we'll get him taken care of, or her, and get moving on here. We'll take a better look at it after. All right. Well, we let that coyote do its thing here. First coyote of the season and the first mink of the season, all on the same day. Those traps sat here from the 26th of October to the 19th of November. 24 days is what it took for that trap to connect. Which, like I said, by the amount of sign and stuff that's out here is fathoming to me. And yep, we got another Ricky Racundo over here. Not happy to see me at all. So what was a really bad day and a pull day has just turned into a pretty good day. So let me get him taken care of, or her. Sorry about the wind, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. But that just goes to show you how quickly something can turn around. I'm pulling all my sets, like I said, except for that one beaver drowner, because I have to get up to that other property for coyotes. I hadn't caught anything in a few days, and turn around after a couple day dry spell, bam, there it is. I mean, like I said, first mink of the season, nice little beautiful female. First coyote of the season. We're going to see what that is here. It's not a huge coyote, but it's a good one. From what I can tell, doesn't look like it's got mange or anything, so we'll get a better look at it after. And then that's a big old raccoon out there in that coon cuff. I mean, a pretty good sized boar by the looks of things. We'll tell for sure after the fact, but while they're expiring and doing their thing, which they probably already are, doesn't take very long. We're going to come down and check these muskrat sets that I've been catching raccoons in. Get ready to pull those. See if we happen to have anything else waiting for us. I mean, it's been an absolutely weird, wonderful day so far. Like I said, I expected nothing. So anything that you catch when you're expecting nothing is just such a bonus, and it's just great. So hang in with me. I don't think we have anything by the looks of things in these water sets. I'll get these pulled, go back up, take a better look at the dog, and take a better look at the Ricky Racundo we got up there. I'm excited, guys. I mean, I can't tell you how that makes me feel after a couple dry days, you know, it's easy to get frustrated and start questioning yourself on whether you're doing something right or not, you know, and get in your own head. But it just goes to show it's time and whether they want to move or not. And if they're coming through that specific area, you know, you're following all the laws, rules, or whatever, and you're setting on good sign. Eventually something's going to happen, and sometimes you just got to be patient, and I'm not really that patient, but fruits of the labor right here. I get, you know, like I said, I got a nice Yodi, I got another big coon, and got a beautiful mink, and I'm feeling blessed today. The good Lord's blessed me with an absolutely wonderful day. I really wish that my sons were here with me and not in school, but unfortunately it's a school day, and that's just the way it goes. So hopefully once I get this big property up there set up, they can go with me on some weekends, and maybe we'll have some catches they can actually see. See it and experience it and learn from it, and that's what this is all about. I'm really hoping to start getting other people coming out with me to experience it also. So I hope you guys are liking what you're seeing, and I hope that I'm sharing enough of the sets and things that you're kind of picking up what I'm doing and learning anything from it. I mean, this boar has got this thing. The burn circle's twice the size and twice as deep and whatever is the other one that I caught here did. That was I think that one was a sow. I'd have to check again. But anyway, get these guys out. We'll get a better look at them and get the traps taken care of so I can move on to that other property. Not today, but soon. And I really appreciate everybody sticking with me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your guys' support and helping this channel out. So God bless. Okay, so it is a small female, good looking dog, so we'll take her. And Duke 550, toe still on the pan, all the way up above the pad. Looks like a pretty good catch to me. People bash on Duke traps, but this trap is not bent. The livers are still good, everything's still good. And yeah, everything is good. I was afraid of that bony soil not holding that anchor, but it held like a champ. I'll probably play heck trying to get that out of there because I didn't put a retrieval system on it. So, but that's all right. We got a catch and it held, and put him up there with the coon and get a better look at him. There they are, guys. Phew. Looks like a fairly young female, judging by the teeth and whatnot. Good looking dog. Young female. Big old boar coon. Yellowish, unfortunately, but that's all right. Just a monstrosity of a boar. We're gonna have to weigh that guy, see what he weighs. I'm curious. He may even be bigger than that one that I caught in the conibear with the caster mount set for the beaver over on the other property, the farm stand there. He's a big old boy, but we'll get a weight on him when I get back. I got to go down where that other dog proof was and wreak havoc trying to get that anchor out of the ground, because as I suspected, it's set so hard that I can't pull on it or nothing. My puller broke on me, so I gotta dig it out. The 550 that this coyote was in, same situation. I gotta dig it out till I gotta go back and try to fix that puller, and I'm imagining this one up here is probably the same way. So anyway, I won't bore you guys with any of that. It's gonna take me a little bit to get them out, and then when I get back to the house, we'll get a weight on this guy here and take a better look, get some other stuff maybe, or figure something out. But I appreciate everybody being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Well, guys, the plot thickens. Picked up all of my sets. As I stated, I'm trying to get up to that property so I can set the coyote sets and hope to bash out quite a few of them and be able to move on from that property when it's time, because December's coming and I want to fish her in bobcat trap. Against my plan, I left that 1 foothold drowner on the floodplain property because that's way too fresh and way too active to not at least try to get that beaver and be done with him for now on that property. So I left that one. So that's one set. And then down here where I caught the first beaver this year by the bridge, where it's on that trolley line, I told you we caught like a dozen last spring. And I've caught 1, 2 in a coon or 3 in a coon since season opened here 24 days ago. I pulled these sets a while back. I told you guys that I pulled everything out of here. And this guy just called me again and said that there was a couple beaver. Now, he didn't specify how many, just a couple beaver. When he was out here on the culvert, the big culvert that they had plugged up last year that we unplugged, he was out here on the culvert doing some work and looked down through, and they were up on the bank and whatnot. So I don't know what to say. I mean, so you're talking 14, if not 15 beaver so far off this property in less than a year. And supposedly there's at least 2 more here. So I sat down by the bridge. I didn't show it on camera. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted and I still got a lot of work to do at the house, but no excuse. I get it. But I've got 2 foothold drowners down at the bridge, 1 on each side to play both winds. And I just put one up here by the culvert with some bait sticks and some, you know, I've been using my Raging Beaver lure right along. So it's working really well. It holds up to the weather. We got this rain coming. I know it's going to hold up and keep on working even through all that. So as long as I have my traps set properly so they don't flood out over to where I can't catch them when they put their feet down, we're good. So anyway, we're still beaver trapping when I need to be coyote trapping, which is fine. It's right up here. I'm not even a quarter mile from my house, so I can check these easy enough on my way home from work or whatnot. But anyway, stay tuned. Maybe we'll catch a few more beaver before I get up to that property. And when I come in to check tomorrow, I will show you guys the sets and whatnot from that point. But I apologize, I didn't get it today. But like I said, I got a lot of work to do, so a lot of skinning to do and a lot of putting up to do and just a lot of work in general at home. So I'm running out of time. It's already halfway through the day. I haven't slept yet. I worked all night last night, and I need to try to get at least a couple hours of sleep before I go into work. But if things keep going the way they're going, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. See if the old boy's still got 48 hours in me. But anyway, so hang in there, guys. I appreciate all your support, and I can't wait to see what else we come up with. God bless, tight chains, and stay safe.